Alright, everybody, so before I get started, I just want to make sure everybody can see the PowerPoint slide I'm sharing. If anybody can't see it, please speak up now. Alright, so I did want to let everyone know I am recording this just in case anybody missed it and would like to catch it later. We're going to have it uploaded on the gepowerstation.com website. And having said that, I'd like to welcome you guys to the What's What on Mindfulness. My name is Justin Williams, and I do work over in a GE Power Station located in GTTC. So moving on from this, let's take a moment to consider a few simple questions. When was the last time you took a moment to just breathe? Notice your surroundings. Be present. Most of us have plenty of opportunities to be more mindful than we are on a regular basis. There's a great quote about mindfulness by James Braz that says, "Mindfulness is simply being aware of what is happening right now without wishing it were different, enjoying the pleasant without holding on when it changes, being with the unpleasant without fearing it will always be this way," which it won't. This quote points out two important things about mindfulness. Mindfulness is largely focused on living in the present, and it's a big part of noticing and being aware and practicing acceptance without judgment. So mindfulness can have many potential benefits for physical well-being. It may help relieve stress and support management of some medical conditions such as high blood pressure, gastrointestinal problems, and sleep difficulties. As well, mindfulness can help productivity and engagement. It can do this by avoiding multitasking and being fully engaged in activities, which can help you focus and help with the ability to handle adversity. In addition to those, mindfulness can also help create rich relationships. Studies have found that those who practice mindfulness tend to be able to form deeper and richer connections with others. And finally, mindfulness can make the most of the here and now. It can allow you to enjoy the present and be less preoccupied with regrets of the past or worries about the future. So why aren't we mindful? Mindfulness can be a big shift from what most of us are used to for many reasons. The first of those reasons are our day-to-day activities. We become so used to our routines that we forget to be mindful of what we're doing. For example, you may not remember your drive to work this morning, although it was pretty memorable with the weather. Or you may not pay attention to a routine of brushing your teeth in the morning because you do it so often. They don't require much thought. They're habits. We also live in a fast-paced world. Our culture values productivity, being on the go, and constant connection via technology. All of these things have benefits, but what do we sacrifice as a result? Today's society is also all about multitasking. Many of us do it, but it doesn't allow you to focus on one thing. You might feel like you're being more productive, but in most cases, it's doing a lot of things halfway. And finally, we aren't mindful because it requires effort and focus. If we had to expend a lot of energy to focus on every single simple task throughout the day, such as getting breakfast, getting dressed, brushing our teeth, showering, all day long, we'd be exhausted. Habits and routines limit the effort we need to get through each day. But using mindfulness as a shift can be helpful for breaking or changing habits. So next I want to go over just 5 simple ways to be more mindful. Many people believe that mindfulness equals meditation. Meditation is just one example of a mindfulness activity, and it's a great option, but there are many different kinds. Mindfulness can also be quicker and simpler than sitting down and meditating for 45 minutes. I want you guys to look for simple ways to integrate mindfulness into your day. Our first example is by just taking a deep breath. This is a great simple activity you can do anywhere at any time. Our second simple way to be mindful is set aside multitasking. Try to focus on one single activity at hand. Do you find that you accomplish more in less time? Our third simple way is notice the simple things. Be mindful of a common activity like brushing your teeth or eating a piece of fruit. Savor that piece of fruit. Don't be thinking about the past or what you have coming up during the day. Just be present in that moment. Our third simple way to be more mindful is focus on a conversation. Give the other person your full attention and see how the conversation changes, hopefully for the better. And then our fifth simple way is spend time with a child or pet or outdoors. Kids and pets are experts at living in the moment and can help us do the same. Likewise, as far as the outdoors go, take notice of what's surrounding you. Take a moment to fully pay attention to that and appreciate all the sensations that you're experiencing. So before we finish up today, I want to go over a little mindfulness activity that you guys can take with you, that you can do at your desk any time of day, really. So first, I want you guys to find a relaxed, comfortable position. Allow your hands to rest wherever they're comfortable. I want you to notice and relax your body. Let yourself relax and become curious about your body seated here. You should be feeling the sensations it experiences, the touch, the connection with the floor or the chair. Relax any areas of tightness or tension and just breathe. Next, I want you to close your eyes. Tune into your breath. Feel the natural flow of breath in and out. Simply observe each breath without trying to adjust it. Notice where you feel your breath in your body. It might be in your abdomen. Maybe it's in your chest or your throat or your nostrils. See if you can feel these sensations of breath, one breath at a time. Now, as you do this, you might notice that your mind may start to wander. You may start thinking about other things. If this happens, it's not a problem. It's very natural. I want you to just notice that your mind has wandered, and then gently redirect your attention right back to the breathing. Now, I want you to stay here for a minute. Notice your breath in complete silence. From time to time, you'll get lost in thought, but then just return right back to your breath. Now, before you finish, I want you to check in before you check out. Once again, notice your body. Your whole body seated here. Let yourself relax even more deeply. And then offer yourself some appreciation for doing this practice today. So what will you try next to practice being more mindful in your day? Try being mindful during a simple activity such as eating a snack, taking a walk, at least once this week. Take a 2-minute deep breathing break today, just like we just did. It's such an easy thing to employ at any time during your day. Feeling worked up? Slow your breath down and just focus on your breath. Don't focus about what happened earlier in the day, what you have coming up. Just spend 2 minutes to clear your mind. How about taking a moment to fully notice your surroundings? Go for a quick 5-minute walk outside. Take note of nature. Well, thank you guys for calling in to the What's What on Mindfulness. I want you guys to stay tuned for next week's What's What on Gratitude and the effect appreciation and thankfulness have on your well-being. Anybody have any questions for me? All right, guys. Well, thank you for calling in, and I hope.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks.